Selling iron condor on Bitcoin future can make you rich, and in this video I'm gonna show you how you can make at least $400 today into your brokerage bank account just selling iron condor on Bitcoin. I do not care about Bitcoin price prediction. All I care about is making $400 today. Let's get started. Sign up to Tasty Trade if you don't have an account, link below. I love Tasty. I don't use Robinhood because they don't let me trade options on futures. They don't let me trade futures at all. I'm selling options so far out of the money to collect income. I don't gamble about the price of Bitcoin to go up or down. I just sell so far out of the money or puts, and in this case I will sell puts and calls and do an iron condor. It's gonna be great. We're gonna collect $400. Let's do it. So this is the chart and the most important indicator. So I don't care that the price is 71,000. The most important indicator to me is this one, ATR, average true range. What is the average true range? This is the price that Bitcoin have moved up or down on average in the last 14 days. And you see the number in the purple, 2,562. Let's call it 2,500 number. Why is this important? 2562. Let's put it here. Why is this so important? Because now I know the range that Bitcoin is moving about $2,500 every day on average in the last 14 days. I'm gonna multiply this number by not one, not by 2 times the average true range, but by 8. I'm gonna multiply this by 8 and I'm gonna show you exactly why. 20,000 pips. Okay, 20,000 pips. Now I have a range to make $400 today selling iron condor on Bitcoin if it stays between this range. And this is what I'm gonna show you in a second. 20,000. Why 8 times the expected move? Because if I know that Bitcoin moves about 2,500 in a day, every day on average, up or down in the last 14 days, then I don't know if it goes, there's election, implied volatility, it will go 2 times the ATR. Worst case, there's no worst case scenario, it's zero tomorrow, but you know what I mean. If it goes free ATR, something crazy like that, so I'm gonna go and sell options 8 times the expected ATR move on average. I'm gonna do it for the next 30 days so I can enjoy theta decay, so the option will lose value every single day. And this is what we're doing. So remember this number, 20,500. I'm just gonna put 20,000. We're gonna click on trade right here and we're gonna start by building our position. Sure, I can click right here and change this to iron condor and just let the like easy mode simple trade. I'm gonna show it like manually custom, and you can see on Tasty Trade, beautiful thing. They let us see the expected move. I've picked, by the way, I've picked this one, 29 days to expiration, November 29. So less than a month. This is this month, well, the end of November. And as I said, Tasty Trade gives you something very nice to see. You see this brown line? This is the expected move of Bitcoin. That the market maker are expecting Bitcoin to move anywhere between 63,000 on the put side and 79,000 on the call side. So anywhere, let's say 60 to 80. Now remember, we are doing 8 times the ATR. 8 times the ATR, we got a number of 20,000. So I'm gonna go all the way here, even after the expected move, and I'm gonna keep going down even after this dotted line, which is 1 standard deviation, and go all the way here to 50. It's around 51. I'm gonna pick a round number. I'm gonna do 50,000 on the put side, and I'm gonna click sell. Okay, I'm gonna click on the left one, which is sell. I'm selling this. Now this is selling naked puts. I'm not doing that. And so that's step 1. Step 2, to build this iron condor, is to go all the way on the other side. You see here, this is 80,000. Maybe Bitcoin will do a run for 80,000 or something. I don't know, in the next 30 days. And I'm gonna pass the 80,000, which is the expected move of the market makers. I'm gonna go past the expected move of the dotted line. I'm gonna click on the 90,000 and I'm gonna click on sell in this one, call, sell. So now, don't get too excited. Now, your income, if you do this trade like this without any risk defined, yes, you're gonna make $5,000, almost 4,700 right now, and theta decay of $300 a day, which is insane. But you would also need to shield almost six figures just in buying power, 94,000. I don't do that. What I do, I make an iron condor. So how do I do that? I'm just gonna click here on the green one, on the 91,000. I'm gonna buy, so I can hedge this, and I'm gonna buy on one side. So I have the 91 on one side, and now you see the buying power is down to 83,000 still. The income is down to 1,500, but still the buying power is 80,000. A little too much for one trade, and we're gonna go all the way to the 50,000. We're gonna do the same thing, and on the 49 we're gonna click here. Okay, actually we're gonna do the other one because I see zero open interest, meaning that in the next 30 days not a lot of people believe that Bitcoin will go to 50k. So we're gonna do the 51, and we're gonna click on the 50,000. You see the 3 and 7, it's not a lot, but still I'm gonna buy this option. And now look what we got. We got ourselves, the buying power went down from like 80,000, 90,000 to $3,632. This is the amount of money that you need to have in your Tasty Trade account as buying power in order to execute this trade. Your max profit, the money that goes into your pocket right now, is $450 as of today. It's your money to keep, but the caveat here is that you need the bank power is tied until you close this trade. The theta decay 19.57, let's call it $20 every day in the next 30 days. This option will lose $20 of its value, $20, $20, $20 until this goes to zero. The POP 75% means that there's a 75% chance that Bitcoin will stay between 50,000, 51,000 and 90,000 on the call side, and anywhere in between in the next 30 days. However, a couple of things. Tasty Trade, if you watch their YouTube channel, they say if you are in a trade, get out of the trade once the option is at 50% profit. And so that's what they do. I go for 80%. So if this 450 goes to like 350, 360, something like that, less than $100 left, I will close the trade, release the buying power, and a happy camper and move on to the next trade. Now, just so you know, your max loss is it's not 100,000 anymore, it's 4,500. When is your max loss? If in the next 29 days on expiration day, if on expiration day Bitcoin is either below $50,000 on one side or above 91,000 on the other side. If it falls anywhere below 90k and above 51k, between those wings, your max profit is now 450, 475, depends when you take the trade. Now, if you want to see a little visual, you can click on a table right here. You can click on curve. Okay, click analysis, and it will show you. This just shows you the price if it expired to if it goes today. Let me fix this in a second. So I changed the effective date right here. Effective date, let's say we fast forward in the future to November 28th, which is like one day before expiration, something like that. You see it's all green. Anywhere in here we are at you see 475, 475. This is your max profit, and these are the prices 85, 85, and here it's starting to get a little tricky. If we are at like 85,000, for example, it could happen. If we're at 85,000 like a day before the expiration, your profit will be like it says here around $70 or something. Close the trade to avoid super risk, but all other conditions, and same for the other side. If we go to 55, it says that your profit is 200, but anywhere in between 60k, 65, 70, 75, 80, all that stuff is around $475 profit. I don't close the trade on the last day. I don't collect 100%. I aim for 80% profit. This is another trade idea, how to trade Bitcoin in a super big range, 8 times the expected ATR move in less than 30 days. Collect 475, and if you do the math, 475 divide by 3, 6, by divide, let's do this again. 475 divided by 3685. This is the buying power at risk. That's almost 13% return on risk. Divide this by 21 days. You make 0.44% per day. Do a small trade here, small trade there, up to you. But feel free to learn. Let's grow this account. Subscribe. See you next time.